And hello everyone, and welcome to week 16 of our Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay campaign. Hi, we're a little bit late, later than I wanted to be, because blame Claytor. That's what I say, blame Claytor. Right, right, everyone's in. If you want to, you can just, start talking stuff if you want to. No, that's not what I want. Is anyone... Hang on. Hello?
Hello.
Alright, why was no one talking?
Instructions.
You said not to.
Yeah, I said...
I have nothing to say today.
Enter, stranger.
There's no zombies to kill yet, so we can't talk.
Name yourself, please.
Jay, well, thanks for the subscription. I need to sort out the dice thing in a second. Alright, hi, I'm James CORP. We're playing Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 2nd edition, but we're playing a 1st edition, The Enemy Within campaign. We're currently on book 2, The Death on the Reik. We will be going around the table, getting people to introduce their characters while I sort out the dice. So we're going to start with Claytor first.
Oh, can I talk? Hi, I'm Claytor22. I play Belding the Dwarf. I like to hit things in the arm, but unfortunately, they seem to dodge sometimes, and I don't like it.
Crimson Kitty.
Hi guys, I'm Kitty. I'm playing Frida, formerly a wrecker, now a thief.
Alright, J-Will.
Hi, I'm Joel. I'm playing Otfrid Atswig, who's a human engineer. Let's see if he gets nearly killed again this week.
Lauren.
Hello, I'm Lauren, and I am playing Hildegund, the Scout. Good with bow and arrow, not so good with sword.
Alright, and last but not least, Bohemians.
Hi everyone, I'm Bohemians playing Wolfhard Teufelfewer, which is a journeyman wizard. So I'm the scholar and magic user and healer and, also shooter is my radiant gaze.
Brilliant. So we need Kitty. You cool to recap this week?
Yeah, so I can recap.
All right. Next week it will be, I believe, J-Will next week. So J-Will, you might want to take some good notes.
Yeah, because I'm not taking any, because I'm not here next
week. I don't know who that person is.
All right, fire away if you want to.
Okay, so after we defeated the ghoul the previous week, we searched around and we couldn't find anything inside the tower. Pretty much we were looking to see if we could figure out where this thing had come from. We checked around the outside, and Wolfheart found a magical door that opens with that weird amulet that we found.
Mm-hmm.
I looked around for some traps, and we didn't see any, but there was this really odd, chilling, cold wind that tells me to go back. Creeps me out a little bit, but, I lagged behind and let everybody else take the lead. Belnir opened one of the doors, and we found an odd laboratory-type room with a bunch of laboratory-type stuff. There was a zombie that came out of one of the corner. I was freaked out, so, it's a little slow on the ball, but didn't matter because Belnir kind of chopped the thing in two with one swing. Wolfheart found a big book, so he took that so that he could study it and see what might be inside. Belnir goes to what appears to be a door in the center, but it's not really a door. It's kind of, you think about when you use like a big piece of sheet metal to lock something in or out. It's kind of what it looked like. So we went to the other door, and Belnir opened it, and we found a library. There was 3 zombies in there, and Wolfheart killed one after I charged in to engage with Belnir. One of them hit me. I think a couple hit Belnir, but I guess they can't hit worth anything, so they didn't really do much damage. 2 more, while we're fighting those, come back in through the laboratory. Hildy and Otfried are attacking them. I hit the zombie that was attacking me. Didn't quite kill it, but it was still a good blow. While Wolfheart kills that one. I missed once more, but my next blow hits it in the arm and it dies. We go back and we go into the other room that we haven't been through yet. There's a locked chest and a desk. I can't get into them. I'm still new at this whole picking lock things, but we've performed a successful search of the room. But there wasn't really any secret switches or anything like that, which is what I was mostly looking for. Belner decides that we don't need lockpicks anymore, and he just forces open the desk drawer, as well as the chest. And among the two, we found a notebook and a bunch of maps. There was also a magical staff, which Wolfheart took. So we go and we check out the door from the main hall that led into the middle, where all of these supposed metal things were sealing off. There's a big metal dome with what kind of looks like a door on the inside part, but it doesn't go anywhere. So I take a search around the room to see if I can find any kind of keyholes or any secrets, and I notice that there's grooves in the floor. So I tell Otfried to help me out, and we push these handle-like bars that were on either side of the dome thingy, and it opens up once the doorway gets to the opposite side. So we see in the middle, the floor is inscribed with a glowing hexagram. We go in and notice that each part of the star, there's a star-shaped hole, which is actually very much like each of the rods we found. We found a bunch on some of the other zombies that we had killed. So we have 5 rods now, but there are 6 holes. Belnir asked around trying to see if the dwarves have found anything like those odd rods, but we can't find anything. So Wolfheart, rest for the night. It's been quite a long day. Wolfheart reads the journal. It's a book attempting to predict the orbit of the moon Morschlip. All of the maps bear a number of intersecting lines that crisscross the continents, with the intersection in the Barren Hill, and an intersection in the Barren Hill has been roughly ringed. There's no indication of what significance this means, but the lines do represent the prediction of the movements of the moon Morschlib, which has a very erratic orbit. So I go back to the other room that had the desk to see if we can find anything that might have that last rod in it, and I spent a good time searching it. I don't find the 6th key, but I do notice that all of the portraits that are around the room look like a family with really big, like, hooked noses and bushy eyebrows. One of those guys has a necklace that looks like he has one of the pendants that we're looking for. So I cut that one out and take it with us. And then I tell everybody to keep an eye out for anybody that looks like they might be a part of this family. We go back to the river and start our journey again. After collecting our payment from the dwarves, we're on the water for 4 days and there isn't a lot going on. We end up having to drop anchor at one point. Otherwise we'd be going the wrong way. But that's pretty much where we ended off, I think.
All right, cool. Thank you very much. Give yourself 10 experience.
Cool. Can I spend that now?
Yes.
Or do I have to wait till the end?
As long as it's before we start, yes, if you want to. Okay, so Jay will mark off another day as it takes another day to travel into Kemperbad. Yes, Kemperbad. All right. So you remember when I started to describe something, and it was the wrong place. Yeah, Kemperbad is the place that I was describing. So the ancient town of Kemperbad sits atop a cliff-like eastern bank of the River Reik, just to the north of the confluence with the River Stir. Did I say Reik again? Reik. I'll get it right one day. I need to unlearn what I've been saying for most of my life, so it's going to be a bit hard. At this point, and for 20 odd miles to the north and south, the Reik's eastern bank is nearly 500 feet higher than its western one, and the river flows past the feet of towering cliffs. The River Ster, which rises in the Black Mountains many miles to the east, originally plunged into the Reik over a mighty waterfall, but centuries of erosion have cut a narrow gorge into the cliffs, and the waterfall has slowly moved upstream to its present location. Consequently, Camperbad is perched on the cliff tops 500 feet above the river. The Ster Gorge is crossed only by a narrow rope bridge, which makes the town all but inaccessible to road traffic from the south. Fortunately, for the purpose of commerce, a dock has been built on the Reik at the foot of the cliffs, and this is connected to the town via an ingenious systems of lifts and pulleys. There's basically baskets and platforms of varying sizes suspended on elven rope from huge sets of blocks and tackle being raised and lowered by counterbalances. Yeah, so you can see so when you pull in, you can see the lifts going up and down, people come in, go in, cargo being hefted up the side of the mountain, and you can see that it's been maintained by dwarven engineers, because they're ingenious bastards.
Dwarven engineers with elven ropes?
Yes.
And that's weird.
Savages.
Excellent. Let's do business.
Right, what does the people want to do? You're at Camperbad.
Sell our cargo. We have a lot of wool.
I've got a lot of cargo to move.
What?
Basically helping them move the cargo. Anyways, actually physically moving. I'm going to assist with that and then go wander about the town. See the glorious structures.
Okay, so how are people going up the elevator? How are you going to ascend the lift? There is a stair. There is a cut into the rock face. There is a set of ladder. There is a set of stairs that head up.
But can we sell the cargo first?
Well, not from down here. You can't. Not really. There's people bringing cargo down and people taking cargo up. You probably need to
don't unload anything until we've sold it, just in case.
Yeah.
Right.
So we have to go up and negotiate, and then we can unload the cargo and stuff.
Potentially, yeah.
Okay.
Let's go up through the elven rope system.
Obviously, there's a docking fee as well.
I say, what's the fee for all of this?
But the fee for your ship is going to be 5 gold.
Okay.
Wow.
Deducted.
And the fee for using the lift is 1 shilling per leg on the passenger platforms.
Can you stand on one leg?
Sorry?
Can you stand on one leg?
Yeah, but you still get charged 2 shillings by the dwarves because you've got 2 legs.
I will take the stairs.
Okay, the stairs comprise some 1,111 steps.
Yeah. Lift
All
lift
right.
for me.
I'll just take the lift.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do some walking.
Yeah. Do
Let's
Okay.
skip leg day, people.
Okay,
We'll see you tomorrow.
who's taking the lift? Who's not taking the lift?
Lift.
Taking the lift.
Okay.
Do we need to guard the boat at all? Do you think? Or Renate can do it, and then we're fine.
We're paying for that.
Yes.
Well, no, you're paying for dock.
Yeah. Dock safety. Guarding.
Okay.
I don't think safety
Lift.
comes into it, but okay.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, lift. Renate can guard the boat. I'll take the lift. I'll deduct a shilling.
Fred, are you going up by lift or are you walking up
I'll
with
take the
Bell?
lift.
Okay. So you get to the top pretty fast.
Nice. Us four.
Well, yeah, the four of you. What are you gonna do? You're gonna be a while until Belnir gets up.
We can start business without him
Exactly. They're fine.
and find a place
I'm not skipping leg day.
for a good meal and some gossip.
Exactly.
All right.
And we got a painting to ask questions about.
Well, we don't want to. I'm trying to think of that because what I'm thinking is that we should try and find if there's anywhere we can just see what the nobles of Kemperbad look like, as opposed to just outright asking about the nobles because that could look suspicious.
Yeah, but
And
we
we've
can-
already raised enough suspicions in every town that we've been through thus far. Maybe we should try and avoid it this time until we actually do something that's worth suspicion.
we can go
Which I
either-
fully expect to come up, but
we can
let's not
either
have
go-
extra eyes on us until
Um,
that point.
If there is a library, or we can go there. A temple of Verena, we can go there. Burgmaster. I mean, I think those three places would be.
Or what about
good
like a
places to-
courthouse or something?
Yeah, that would be next to the Burgmaster, I think. How big is Kemperbad?
Kemperbad. I will show you. Give me one moment.
And who's the ruler in Kemperbad?
Right. Is this Kemperbad?
Oh, is that in the Gazetteer?
Yes. Bam. That is Kemperbad. Right. Who's the ruler? The ruler is a selection of merchants, I think, or a government. It's some sort of like government. Basically, the town is not technically part of the Reik land, but an autonomous trading town or Freestag. Basically, thanks to some deed they did in the past, they were granted by Emperor Boris the Incompetent. They were offered a charter that made them a place to be tax-free. Potentially tax-free. However, all the prices are still the same because the government taxes more money than to be put into the city itself. And the town is governed by a council of 13, which is elected by the influential guilds and families of the town.
Sounds like a courthouse might be the place to. Courthouse or a library might be a good place to start in looking for some family histories on who's currently running the town.
So, but the council, is it business people, or is it small noble families or whatever?
It's influential guilds and it's voted by the most influential guilds and families in the town.
So a mixture of both.
Potentially, yes.
Okay, so let's. What time is it of the day? Did we arrive in the?
You probably arrived early evening, I guess.
Yeah, so we're not.
'Cause it was a day's travel.
So we're not searching for information tonight. Maybe dinner, maybe business, and then tomorrow we can have a day.
Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Keep going.
We're not getting into the Burgmaster or library or Temple of Verena for information at night. So
Well, it's probably most things are probably shut. The only things that will probably be open still will be the
inns and
inns, yeah, and obviously there's still people arriving from upstream and from downstream as well. So what do people want to do?
I made it up the stairs yet?
It's going to take you a few hours to go up those stairs.
That's fine. Okay. A few hours to get up the stairs, and then I'm going to go eat because it's leg day. Like everybody else, I did not skip leg day.
Good.
I don't think that's a concern in this world.
we we can go into an inn and look for. I mean, ask questions about business and whoever is doing business here and what we can do and who we can sell the.
Sure. Sure. The Cat and the Fiddle looks like a lively place.
I'd go in there.
Smells of cat piss. No.
Wow.
Work-related story
You
there.
said, did you say fiddle or piddle?
Fiddle.
Fiddle.
The thing's fallen off the P. Yeah, it is quite a lively place. There's lots of people coming and going. There's music being played by a minstrel. And food is being like brought out. They look like mainly like stews and broths and stuff. Something that's been in the pot all day. Maybe for the past few days. In fact, it's probably just constantly added to.
That's how it works.
I know it's how it works.
And it's fine. It doesn't. It's good. There's nothing wrong with it.
So let's order something to eat and drink, and then start to gossip.
All right. So you're sort of are prices cheaper here? I forget. No. So it's probably a few silver. It's probably a few silver to get a meal for everyone. I mean, are you waiting for Belnir to arrive or what? Because you'll be sitting in that inn for a few hours.
He can eat when he gets
I'm just
here.
going up and getting myself some food.
Okay, we're sort of like it's going to be like a clam chowder or like some sort of chowder that's come from like local resource, local sourced like fish and well, obviously it's all going to be local, but yeah, it's mainly like fish and like mussels and stuff, like freshwater mussels and things.
Does it come with a crusty chunk of bread?
Of course, it comes with a crunchy chunk of bread.
Is it
Yeah.
moldy this time?
No, it's
No.
not mouldy.
Perfect. You can sop up this nice, delicious fishy chowder. I
And
like a
something
good
to bring
seafood
it
chowder.
down.
So you're apart from Belnir, so everyone needs to take a couple of silver off their character.
I think our master of coin can do that, no?
Well, it
guess-
depends of whether we're taking it out of the gold stores or I took all of this out of my own, so
Okay, let's do it from our own. So a couple silver.
I don't mind. I just need you guys to tell me specifically when you want me to, especially if it's just like a couple silver, because that's a lot of math that I really don't want to do. So,
We can do the silver.
because I just have gold values in the ship stores,
How rich we are.
not down to silver.
Can I do some gossip?
Sure, give us a gossip roll, please.
Any modifier? And we're in. I'm gossiping.
There's talk about you find out from some of the locals that the current emperor Karl Franz is not particularly happy about Kemperbad being a free state, and he's trying to undermine business here by bringing some people in to like have a look and see how they can basically reclaim the wealth of tax back from Kemperbad.
What a shame. What a shame. We're actually looking to sell some stuff here. Do you know where we should talk to, or who we should talk to, or
Depends on
we
what
should-
you're selling. What you're selling?
We have a bunch of holes.
A hole?
A hole.
Thanks, Claytor. Even though they're coming home rather than it's coming home.
Whatever. I don't remember. I just felt
So yeah, so it's well, we don't really. I mean, they don't. I mean, they sort of point you in the district of like the warehouse, the sort of like the tradesman district. I'm sure Otfrid would be able to figure out where that is without having to ask round.
Perfect.
Yep.
So yeah, you all finished your meal. It was lovely.
Oh, it happened yesterday. That's why.
What are you doing, guys? Now you finished your meal.
Should arrange place to sleep unless we want to sleep on the boat, which means that we have to go back all the way down and then come all the way back up and then go all the way back down.
Not
So
to mention
maybe
the
a room.
fee every time we probably go up and down.
What?
I said not to mention the fee we probably have to pay every time we go up and down.
Well, two
Yeah.
two shillings. So I guess it could work out expensive, but it depends on how long you're planning to stay here.
Yeah, and if you're staying a night in an inn, how much it's going to cost you?
Right.
I don't know, a bed that doesn't move up and down and side to side with
Well, the
course
thing
delivery.
is
Sure.
though, you've got used to it, so the bed is going to feel like it's going to be moving up and down now anyway.
Yeah.
Even on, even on shore, you're going to feel like you're still rocking.
So what's the price?
I
for
was
the
born
night?
to live in the woods and the fields and to hunt and chase and enjoy the sunshine and solid ground under my feet, yeah?
Doesn't
So,
feel very doesn't feel very solid at the moment. You definitely feel like it's you've got used to the rocking back and forth.
I must get used to something a bit more to my liking. You can't hunt animals on the river.
Yeah, you can't hunt any animals in the city either.
No. But that's why I don't like either, really. But I'm there for my friends. Anyway, one bed. Let's see how it goes. How much?
Do I actually have them written down?
Of course you do.
No.
Just guess.
I'd probably stay for the night anyways, because I'm probably going to stay up drinking anyways.
Oh really? You're gonna get plastered.
Yep.
She's waiting for Belnier. So
The other thing that you forget as well, he's got shorter legs, so it's going to take him a bit longer than
How many steps was it again?
1,111.
That's only like 20 minutes.
It's 500 foot, Claytor. J-Wall. 500 feet up.
I mean, he might need to climb the steps because he's a dwarf, but yeah.
Yeah, he needs some rope.
What I don't know is that I have a plan.
Eventually Belnir comes in through the front door. Well, I guess he would come up in through the front door because he doesn't really know which inn you've gone to.
He's checked all of them.
Checked all of them.
He's checked them all, and he's also tried every single bit of drink that they can sell.
Oh yeah. Fairly tapped out at this point.
How much is a room? Do you want the common room or do you want a private room?
Private room.
I'm going to go for a private room for myself.
All right, private
Yeah.
room can house 2 people's 10 silver. And Wolfheart, you want the common room?
of course not. Come
Oh,
on.
okay. Right. So 10 silver, please, for a room.
I'd pay.
Room
I'm
and
deducting it now.
room and breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I am paying for a room if anyone else needs a bed to flop in later, and I'm going to go to bed early because I'm always the one ending up on watch. It'll be nice to actually sleep the night for once.
Yeah, we can share rooms.
Well, there'll be a room. Well, it's 10. You said 10 silver for a double. I'm just paying for one. Anyone who wants to take the other bed, but I'm going to bed early. Take a mug of something, chug it, go to bed. Gonna rest.
Okay.
If you need me, just start a fire or something. I'm sure I'll notice.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm still gonna be
Eating.
down drinking, trying to see if there's anything else going on in the city, I guess. Like I can overhear anything else going on in the city.
There is a thing here about consuming alcohol.
There is, and I have that skill. I'm not very well trained in it, but I have it.
What are you drinking? Ale, beer, or wine? Or spirits?
Probably beer.
Beer?
Yeah.
Alright. How much ale are you drinking? How many beers you buying for yourself?
I don't know, like, how much would like 3 be over the course of the night?
Nothing.
Nothing? Since when is it beer free?
Okay, well, let's put it this way, James. How many can I get for 1 gold?
Oh my god, that's a lot.
You could buy everyone.
I don't want to do any more math.
While you're searching the stuff, I'll also just get my own private room.
Okay.
And I'll just buy everyone in the inn around. How much is that, James?
Let's keep it simple, 1 gold.
For a round for everyone.
A round for everyone, yep.
I'll buy 3 rounds.
3 gold then.
Yep.
I assume. I might have worked out incorrect. I'm just trying to find fucking price of fucking beer on this fucking list.
One shilling.
Where? Where is it? I need a page.
Oh, on the core book it's 114, but that's the French one, so I don't know. But it should
Okay,
be-
yep. So beer is 1 penny, yeah. Oh,
Buy 1
okay.
penny or 1 shilling?
1 penny, so it won't cost you that much at all. So ignore the gold.
I just bought a shit ton of beer.
That's
I
100.
was gonna say, if so 1 gold would be like, I'd freaking buy everything. in the pack.
Yeah, probably a couple of silver, J-Wall, to buy everyone a round of beer.
Yeah,
But
because if I
silver-
spent 3 gold, that would be...
No, but a silver is 20.
Yeah, so
Oh, no,
20
no.
drinks.
No, because it's not 1 silver, it's 1 penny, you said.
It's 1 penny, yeah.
Yeah, 1
So
penny.
that would be
So if I
1
spend 3
silver
gold,
would be 240.
Yeah, 240 years.
yeah.
You kill everyone.
So if I spend 3 gold, that's 14.4k beer.
So what I'm hearing is,
Well,
This
there
is
we
like-
go. That's
this
how
is-
Belcher finds us. He hears that this one inn, somebody just dropped
best-
enough gold that they have to ship all the beer of the entire city into this one inn.
exactly.
The best thing you can probably do is like is convert some of your gold into pennies and some if you haven't already got it sorted into pennies and silver and shit like that.
We did that. I had that, James, and then you went and converted everything back up to gold.
Yeah, only because it was only if it was above like 1 gold because it's weight. You carry additional weight. Do you know what I mean? That's what happens.
Yeah. I have 160 brass pennies, so if you want to use that to buy drinks for everyone, I can give you 160 brass pennies.
I've got 222 brass pennies, so...
I mean, it's quite simple to break a gold. So gold is 20 silver shillings or 240 brass pennies.
And I have 160 of those, so you can use, so I can take out some
And
of
then
the weight.
how many silver shillings are in a fucking penny? Exchange rates. That's what I've got it here.
Well, James, I'm just gonna can I give the innkeeper then 1 silver to just drink as much as I want that night.
Well, 1 silver shilling will only get you 12. Will get you 12 hours basically.
It'll give me like 240 drinks, right?
No,
What?
it's 1 gold.
Yeah, 1 gold.
Yes. Okay, wait. Yeah, I
A
can't.
silver
do,
will get you 12 drinks.
Okay. So I'll give
And
him
a gold
3
will
silver.
get you 240 drinks.
With one gold, you can have drinks all night for everyone in the bar.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just give him 3 silver then to drink as much as I want.
1
3 silver.
3 silver. That's 36 beers. To yourself.
Yeah. Well, I might share a few, but I give him 3 silver in advance for everything that I might drink that night.
In case,
Or
in
want
case
that night.
he's not able to pay.
As far
later
as
on.
beverage goes. Yeah. And I mean, I would, no matter how much I drink, I'm not going to go asking for my money back.
Well, probably because you'd be too fucking pissed to realise what you were doing.
Exactly.
Alright, when you start drinking undiluted alcohol, run the risk of becoming drunk. If you limit yourself to a number of alcohol beverages equal to your toughness bonuses, which you're clearly not going to be doing, you remain relatively sober. For each additional drink quaffed, however, you must make a consume alcohol test. Difficulty depends on the drink. See table below. On a successful test, the alcohol does not have any effect on you. On a failed test, however, you start down the path of drunkenness. Each failed consume alcohol test increase the difficulty of weapon skill, ballistic skill, agility, intelligence tests, and the difficulty of further consume alcohol tests worsening the difficulty by each failed test, such that when owl, which starts at routine, becomes average, then challenging, hard, and then finally very hard. The listed difficulties are in addition to a normal difficulty test of a test. For drunk, some things are nearly impossible. Stinking drunk. If you fail 4 or more toughness tests, you are stinking drunk. Being stinking drunk, you must spend half action each round to keep your bearing. If you opt not to take this half action, you roll 1d100 on the following table. The effects of the alcohol fade after a number of hours equal to 1d10 minus your toughness bonus minimum of 1 hour. If you're stinking drunk, the effects end after 1d10 minimum of 4 hours. So, how many are you drinking? What is your toughness bonus?
3.
3. So you can drink 3. Was it ale or beer you were buying? Beer.
Beer.
You can drink 3 beers before you start getting fucking sloshy, or have to start drinking. Have to start
rolling,
doing consume alcohol tests.
And her skill, how does it affect?
It's literally a consume alcohol.
Yeah, weapon skill, ballistic skill, agility, and intelligence tests are reduced.
No, but she has a skill, consume alcohol. So she
she does
Everybody can use it. I'm just trained in it, so I'm better.
So she gets to do a consume alcohol test, which everyone does when they drink alcohol more than their toughness bonus. So how many of people? So who's actually getting hammered and who isn't getting hammered? Obviously, Hilda's gone to bed.
I'm drinking 3 because my toughness is 3, and that's it.
Okay, so you're just gonna get a bit merry. Belnir, what are you doing, buddy?
I want to drink like 5 because my bonus is 5.
Okay, so you're just gonna get a bit merry then. You're not gonna go over the top. All right.
Nope.
Otfrid?
5.
5. What's your toughness bonus?
3.
So you're gonna go 2 over. Okay, so give us a easy consume alcohol test, please. Easy is a plus something. Hang on, no, I've got it all here. I've got things here.
I see a drinking contest coming on. Not afraid. It's going to be under the table first.
Easy is plus 20 to the skill. You're fine. And then the next roll, same again. It will be easy. Fouled. Okay, so it goes from easy to whatever the fuck it is. Easy to average. No, yeah. Easy to. My brain's not working.
Challenging.
So easy goes to routine. So it goes routine, then it goes to average. All right, Hilda. What's your toughness bonus?
Hilda's sleeping.
I mean, Frida. What's your toughness bonus?
3.
3. So you, how many are you drinking?
I'm gonna drink 5. I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
start
that's,
with 5.
so that's 2 over. Okay, so give us a consume. You need to give me the first consume alcohol roll, which is easy, which is plus 20.
Okay.
You succeeded. And then the second one is the same.
Okay.
And you failed as well.
Oh.
So it becomes routine. All right. So you're both starting to get a bit sloshed.
I'm gonna have 3 more.
3 more, you mental case. Okay. So, what about you, Frida?
Well, I'm gonna order the same time as my buddy Offrey here. I can't let him drink me under the table.
Okay, so you're all doing 3 more, yes?
Yeah.
All right. So let's do both of you. Give me a toughness test roll. Sorry, not toughness. Consume alcohol test at plus 10. Okay.
There you go.
Give me another consumed alcohol test still at plus 10. Okay, so Kitty, you're now at no pluses. So Otfrid, give us a consume alcohol test at plus 10, and Frida, give me a consume alcohol test straight up.
I'm gonna flip it.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense.
We're going to bed after this, so.
Okay. So you succeed, but Otfrid fails. So you're both now still on plus 0, and that is the third drink, I believe.
Yeah. So we've had 8 currently.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So let's go for 2 more.
Okay.
2 more it is.
We should have gambled.
So you're both about equally pissed at the moment.
And she's the one who's good at this.
All right. Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, we both
So
failed.
both of you fail. So you're now. It's in a row, isn't it? It's hard. So Otfrid has failed 2 in a row. So you're now at. So it's not average. It's now
Toughness.
minus 10 to your roll for both of you.
Okay.
So yep, if you want to drink some more, it's at minus 10.
Okay. Well, that was just her first of these next 2, right?
Yeah, the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, wait.
I have to beat a 9. It's gonna be
There,
fun.
you can do
God.
it. You did
I can
5.
do it.
Close.
I mean, that's actually fairly close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You're
not
at
enough.
minus. You're at minus 20 now.
No, but now it's toughness, no?
What?
We should do toughness test.
He hasn't failed 4 more in a row, has he? It's only failed 3 in a row.
I can't beat a -1.
You can't. You can't. Are you going to keep drinking, or are you going to not keep drinking?
I'm gonna keep drinking.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. Well, you automatically fail the next one. Frida, do you want to give us another one?
Yeah. What
You're,
am I? Right,
what are
minus
you-
20?
You're at minus.
20.
Yeah, you're at
I
minus
will,
20.
I will, in fact, carry them up.
I'm gonna flip it.
Okay. 31. Comes 13. You succeeded. Okay.
Much like the
So,
big
Jay,
fat-
Otfrid, you are stinking drunk.
Nice.
Are you going to keep going or what?
But you shouldn't do toughness to see if it resists?
Oh, yeah, if you fail 4... No, he's done... That's... if you fail 4 more toughness tests...
Oh, this is based on toughness? Oh.
Consume alcohol is based on toughness, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a toughness test, yeah. It's consume alcohol.
I have 18 in consume alcohol, and I have 37 toughness.
Yeah, because it's a skill.
If you don't
Oh.
have it trained, you get like
Yeah,
a
so 18 and 36. Okay, I get it. Half of it. Yeah.
So yeah, Jay Otfrid, you are blind fucking drunk.
Nice.
In fact, give us a percentile roll, please.
He is falling down.
Just roll a D100, please.
Is this going to be how Otfried is almost going to die this session?
You feel unusual.
Alcohol poisoning. Unusual.
Yeah, you're both pretty fucking pissed. Like, you're both pretty hammered. Frieda's a little bit less hammered, but Otfried is probably like, just, you know, just ready. Yeah, whatever. You're just slurring all your words. You feel like a floating pair of eyes.
Right now, I'm just thinking like it'll be a real good time to go bartering now and sell that wall.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to start selling it, especially if your intelligence reduced by however much you failed it by.
Yep. I'm not going to do that.
Good. I assume you eventually, well, probably like Belnir said, taken upstairs by Belnir because you were both fucking hammered.
Speaking from the board.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. Can you both give me a D10 roll, please?
Belnir going to tuck me in the bed.
Yes. Under the bed.
Okay.
Got a 1.
Otfrid, it's going to take you 8 hours to recover from the alcohol, and Kitty, it's going to take you 4 hours to recover from the alcohol. So when you wake up in the morning, Otfrid is still going to be hungover, or still suffering from alcohol.
Wait, is that 8 hours including sleep or?
Well, 8 hours in. Well, it depends on what time you go to bed. I don't know how long this is. I guess this is. Okay, you sleep 8 hours. I assume you probably went to bed around probably 11 o'clock. I reckon maybe 11, 12, when the pub shut. Or the inn. Sorry, let's get it right. So you're going to wake up about 8 a.m. What's everyone else waking up at? Hilda can get up pretty early. Do you want to mark off a day as best you can, Otfrid?
And just like put a giant X like through the whole thing.
Jaywalk can, Otfrid can't.
But I think we're now in Broadside. We're in Brew Month, yeah. No longer Sigmatide.
Problem with this conceit. I mean, it's interesting the consume alcohol role, but it's all really for combat and getting into fights. It doesn't really like include stuff for like non-combat
As
stuff.
Contest?
Fight with Belnir.
Okay, we're here.
Make a roll to climb the stairs. You failed. You fall down and break your neck. You die.
And
I mean, that's how Warhammer goes.
and there's much rejoicing.
Imagine if there's a thief entering in his bedroom and he's,
Yeah.
hammered, and it does affect him, and he might not wake up at all, and being.
Am I going to wake up to a thief in my bedroom?
That depends. Where did Clater dump me? Because I'm a thief.
I just dumped you all into the same room. You all are in the same room, so technically, yes.
Not even room any of us paid for.
There was already someone in there who was smothered to death. By
Have
your
any of you
thought.
paid for a room?
I paid for a room.
I paid for my own room too, yeah. Pickles.
All right. So what does everyone want to do? I mean,
I go downstairs, have breakfast with one of my books.
you're eating your book.
No, a book.
Oh, okay.
The book is his breakfast companion.
He's just reading about necromancy while eating his porridge.
No,
Just casual reading.
No, one about the empire and geography. And
It's like reading in the morning. All right. So eventually, Frida and Otfrid. Frida's probably comes down. Well, Frida's all right. Otfrid probably comes down like a bit and hungover.
I'd clap him like really strongly on the back and just be like, "That was fun last night."
I just like stumble a bit like that and just.
Don't shout.
So, how did it go?
Why wasn't Belnir drinking?
I did drink.
He was tired. He was tired.
All those steps.
All those steps. All of
11 too
them.
many.
There's 2,562 I counted.
Oh, you went down several times.
No, it's just James gave an exact number, and so I'm just gonna like throw it off.
Do you know why I gave you an exact number? Because it's in the fucking book. There's an exact
I
number.
I know. Claytor knows that there's like 1,100 and something.
11.
Belnir like just fucking doesn't count.
Oh, yeah,
And it's
Belnir's-
like, there's
Bel-
like
Can
2,500.
Belnir even count though? That's the question.
Yeah, what could
No,
you do?
exactly. That's why he just threw out a number.
All right. All right. Next day, I guess. I guess you'll have breakfast, and I guess it's time to sell some shit.
Yeah, business and gossip again with
So it's summer.
I want to hear about. I want to have some gossip if there is anyone in the room beside us about.
Just you lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
just you lot.
James, can I do a gossip test to try and find out the best place to find out about like the nobles and rulers of the city and all that kind of stuff?
The bartender, maybe. The owner of the inn or whatever.
Sure. Go on. Yeah, sure. Go on. Give us a roll, please.
Six.
Okay. He says perhaps you could look in the library. Do you know how to read?
I do know how to read now. Otfrid and Wolfhard were teaching me on those 4 days on the river.
Oh,
I
yes.
can read now. I took it with my skill up from doing the recap.
Excellent.
Perfect timing.
That reminds
just
me, I
wanted
don't think
to-
I mentioned that I learned how to speak Dwarvish when we were with the dwarves.
I have learned nothing.
I increase my agility.
I'm
Right.
waiting till I get to my next class.
Class.
Race, skill, job, whatever.
Career?
That
Career.
one. I'll eventually get that word, career.
And career path.
The career path.
All right. So I think you've got mainly wool, haven't you? You've got a shitload of wool to sell, haven't you?
Yep.
All
Big
right.
loading.
All right. So Jay, well, you need to.
This is for new rules.
It's going to be a hodgepodge for a bit because it's old. We've got old wool. We've got wool that isn't on the trading unit, the new rules. So we're going to have to use our brains for this, I think.
Did last time.
Market fluctuation, nothing is fine. Summer, demand is -10% because it's summer. Alright, now June selling option. June rolls. Right, players negotiate for value of goods offered. So we're going to use. Let me have a look. What's
Max, how are you?
Did you have a chance to look at these rules as well, Jay? Well, I did read them.
No.
Okay.
What? I can't even find what is available.
What do you mean? What's
Like,
available?
Not what other goods.
If
Did
you
rules for the first or second edition?
I'll
Because the
find it, yeah, yeah.
companion.
yeah,
the
is it-
companion.
we're using the
Page
we're going to
4.
start using the companion rules because they seem a lot easier.
Yeah.
So Kemberbad, population is 7,500. Wealth is 4.
And
It
they
has
lack
woolen goods.
Huh?
Woolen goods.
I'm going to say that they're probably common at least. So Kemberbad, they trade in.
brandy. That's what we're buying. Afterwards.
We're gonna buy brandy, and then all that's gonna happen are drinking contests on the boat every night, and there'll be no brandy.
No,
left.
no, no. Business is business. You want to make drinking contests? You buy your own barrel of beer or whatever.
Well, every time we get the beer, we have to buy extra for Belnir just in case. So that's fine.
He gets
Yeah.
I
the.
may have a
I tell
drinking
you what.
problem.
I'll tell you what. Should we have a quick break before we crack on?
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
Okay, one moment.